guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool news video where we will preview and try to predict the big Liverpool-Manchester City FA Cup semi-final. Let me know your predictions in the comments below. Can Liverpool get to another cup final having already won the League Cup? And we are also in the Champions League semi-finals. This amazing season continues, but before we get on with this video, justice for the 97 Liverpool fans who lost their lives 33 years ago. Today marks the 33rd anniversary of the Hillsborough Stadium disaster, and I feel so sad and distraught for all the Liverpool fans and their families and the friends and everybody who has been affected by this terrible tragedy. Make sure to read up on it if you haven't already. And these fans will never be forgotten. 97 people went to watch a game of football and they never returned home, and it's a heartbreaking story. So if you haven't already, make sure to educate yourself about it. And Jurgen Klopp summed it up perfectly. When speaking on this subject, I'm woefully inadequate to find words that properly reflect its significance. I try to leave that to others, and I will do the same. And also, I'm at my girlfriend's old place, old room, and she has this pretty awesome wall where there is a Ferrari logo on the wall. She's a big Ferrari fan and I like them as well. So my prediction is actually a 2-1 Liverpool win. I don't want to jinx them, but I just have a feeling that after Man City had that grueling 105-minute long, really like energy sapping game against Atletico Madrid, where Atletico Madrid even tried to fight Manchester City literally on and off the pitch in the tunnel. And also Kevin De Bruyne and Kyle Walker, two players who would have definitely started against Liverpool, are missing through injury, so they haven't trained today. But the good news for Man City is that Ruben Dias trained for the first time in a month or so. He had a hamstring injury, so Guardiola might risk him tomorrow. But let me know what is your prediction. And Paul Merson actually successfully predicted the first game, the Premier League game, as a 2-2 draw, and he said Man City have played out this 2-2 draw with Liverpool this month, and I reckon Liverpool have a slight advantage in this game. Man City had a real hard game and tiring game against Atletico Madrid, to be fair, and they have had to travel to Spain and back, and it was a very physical game as well, so it must have taken a lot out of Man City. And Liverpool rested Fabinho, Sadio Mane, Mo Salah and Thiago as well, and loads of other players. Virgil van Dijk, Trent Alexander didn't even play against Benfica, and yeah, it showed Liverpool only got a draw, but we're focusing on this Man City game, of course, because this is one of the biggest games of the season. Liverpool haven't been to an FA Cup final in so long. The last time I think was like 10 years ago or something like that. And also we haven't won at the FA Cup since 2006, because we lost that FA Cup final against Chelsea. It was the same season, Kenny Dalglish's last season, I remember correctly, where we got to the League Cup final and the FA Cup final, which could happen this time as well. And we won the League Cup against Cardiff, but we lost the FA Cup final to Chelsea. Let's hope the history doesn't repeat itself, because Chelsea Crystal Palace is the other semi-final, so it could be a repeat of that season where Liverpool play Chelsea in the FA Cup final as well. And both teams are very close to each other, they are evenly matched, and if there is a squad that can cope with injuries and tiredness, it's Man City's squad, because they literally have the most expensive squad in history, and they have and we have also world-class quality all over the pitch. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I think it will be key for Liverpool to start the game with very high tempo, very intense, and also we need to play our football much better than we did at the Etihad in the first half, where Man City caught us by surprise with their high pressing. But if Man City start the game well, then Liverpool could be on the back foot, and we don't want that to happen again. We don't want a repeat of the first half performance that we did at the Etihad. But crucially, this game is at Wembley, where there will be loads of Liverpool fans. And I also saw that even in the Man City Atletico match, or even in the Man City Liverpool match, so 1 week before the FA Cup semi-final, Man City were still advertising advertising tickets for the FA Cup semi-final, which blows my mind that they get like 30 or 35,000 tickets and they literally can't sell them to an FA Cup semi-final. How small is Man City's fan base? It's absolutely incredible that they have inflated their revenues artificially by this oil estate backed sponsorship deals, because Man City have the biggest revenue in world football. Can you believe that, when they can't even sell all of their FA Cup semi-final tickets 1 week before the game? Actually, that's absolutely embarrassing. And Mark Lawrenson, another former Liverpool player who is now a pundit for the BBC, he predicted a 2-1 Liverpool win. He said, "I make Liverpool straight favourites because they are fresher. Man City had to travel to Spain. They had a grueling game against Atletico and picked up a couple of injuries, and Jurgen Klopp on the same night could leave out a lot of his big hitters against Benfica. Liverpool rested 7 players against Benfica, and he said, because of that, I'm expecting Man City to make some changes from what is arguably their best team, but Liverpool need to be as strong as they can be, and that swings the tie for me." And what Liverpool have as an advantage, apart from the freshness, is that we have 5 brilliant goal scorers in our team. Jota, Luis Diaz, Bobby Firmino, Mo Salah, Sadio Mane. They can score at any point in any game, and whatever front three Liverpool start with, then I expect it to be Salah, Mane and Diogo Jota, because at the moment they are the best front line when it comes to scoring goals. Mane scored recently, Bobby Firmino of course scored 2 against Benfica, but it looks like he's now the backup for Diogo Jota, and Jota also scored against Man City just like Sadio Mane. And Mo Salah, you can never write him off, man. Even though he only has like 1 penalty goal in his last 8 games, you never write Mo Salah off. He's the best player in the world in my opinion, and this game should galvanize him to the maximum extent, because Mo Salah is living for winning trophies, for getting to cup finals. He has this incredible drive and ambition inside of him, and hopefully that will show on the pitch as well. And David James, former Liverpool goalkeeper, said that it's almost unprecedented what we are looking at this season. We are looking at 2 teams, Man City and Liverpool, 2 of the best teams in the world, going head to head for all the trophies, basically, for the Champions League, for the FA Cup, for the Premier League. And Man City could still win the treble, and Liverpool could still win the quadruple, which is pretty much unprecedented in English football history. And it's easy to say that they can't do it, because the chances are you would be right, because nobody has won the quadruple before. But it depends how they are framing it with their teams. Jurgen won't even be thinking about it as a realistic proposition, because one result could upset that. I think Pep Guardiola is looking at every game as it comes as well. I don't think he's looking at the treble. It might be the FA Cup where Pep makes changes, and that will be down to injuries given what happened this week. Liverpool have got everything in their favour for Saturday, and that's the thing, because Man City played with pretty much the same very strong team against Liverpool and against Atletico Madrid. They just have to make changes, not just because of injuries, because De Bruyne and Kyle Walker are injured, but also because you can't play literally the same players 3 games in a row in like the space of 1 week. Otherwise you will get tiredness, you will get injuries, and also Liverpool can overrun you more than anybody else. So I definitely expect Man City to make changes for this Man City Liverpool game. So Kyle Walker is out, so Joao Cancelo might move out to right back, and Zinchenko might play left back, and maybe Ruben Dias will start, and either Laporte or John Stones will make way for him. And also let's talk about Mo Salah. I already mentioned him, that he will start in my opinion against Man City, because it's only a matter of time, and the law of averages suggests that Mo Salah will start scoring goals again. And he also has 28 goals and like 12 assists or something like that, something crazy total in the season, so no reason why you shouldn't start Mo Salah. And Danny Murphy said, ignoring penalties, Salah has not found the net with any of his past 38 shots at goal over the past 2 months, but he has to start at Wembley because he's a match winner, and he has earned the right to play in big games like this one, even if he's on a bad run considering what he has done before. While Salah didn't score away at Man City, he still had a huge impact on the game because of his crazily good assist to Sadio Mane, to make it 2-2 at the start of the second half. And Danny Murphy said, I'm expecting more of the same this time, and it would not surprise me at all if Salah actually scores the winner, because he has done it so many times before. And I think it's crucial for the momentum of Liverpool to actually get to the FA Cup final and to knock Man City out of the FA Cup, because it could dent Man City's confidence. It could sow a doubt in their minds that they are not this invincible team that they make themselves out to be. And actually Man City should be more worried than Liverpool, because Liverpool before the Man City game have won 10 games in a row, while Man City dropped points to smaller teams that they will play again in the last 8 games or the last 7 games of the Premier League season. So if Man City are capable of dropping points against smaller sides, those are the kind of teams that they will be playing for the rest of the season, in the Premier League at least. So I think it's advantage Liverpool in the Premier League title race, even though Man City have a 1 point lead. I think the momentum is with Liverpool more than with Man City. And it was evident pretty much that Atletico Madrid pretty much outplayed Manchester City in the second half at the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium, and it was only luck that prevented the game to go to extra time, or even for Atletico to knock Man City out, because Atletico had more than enough chances in the second half to score 1 or 2 goals against Man City. Man City did really defend well, and it was just and didn't attack at all in the second half, and it was just Atletico's bad finishing more than Man City's great defending that prevented Atletico from equaling the tie. And also, this is a historic season, even from a Liverpool point of view. And Liverpool, you know that we have one of the richest history in world football, and definitely the richest history in English football. And we still haven't done, in the past like 128 years of Liverpool history, we haven't done a season like this where we have qualified for the Champions League semi-final, for the FA Cup final, and also for the League Cup, FA Cup semi-final and also the League Cup semi-final, and we have already won the League Cup. We have ticked that off. This is an absolutely historic season, and I'm enjoying every single minute of it. I have so much fun on my channel making videos for you guys about Liverpool. I really appreciate you guys watching these videos. And Videoman also said that it's not really realistic that we are in mid-April and Liverpool still have a chance to win all 4 trophies, and it shows what a brilliant side Liverpool are. They are just great to watch. They've got a unity and a togetherness like I've never seen before, and obviously they've got some very, very talented players, world-class players, and it would be historical. They have got a long way to go, but I don't think it will ever be done again. No team's done it yet, but Liverpool could be the first one, and if they were to do it, I think without a question it would be the greatest achievement, not just in English football but internationally as well. I don't know enough about South American football history and other like confederations football history, but I don't know many teams who have won every single competition that they entered in a single season, and it's like a FIFA career mode. I honestly never thought that we would witness something in real life like this, especially with Liverpool. I mean, Man City were in with the conversation of winning the quadruple, and they are every season since Guardiola came in, they are the favorites for the Champions League, and they mess it up. Hopefully they will mess it up this season again, but it's inevitable that with the amount of money that they spend, that sooner or later Man City will end up winning the Champions League, which is just the sad reality of today's modern football, that the team that spends the most money usually gets to be one of the strongest teams in that competition. But hopefully Liverpool can prevent Man City from winning the Champions League, and on Sunday, tomorrow, we can prevent Man City from getting to the FA Cup final by knocking them out. So I'm really, really pumped and excited about it. And I'm actually a little bit less nervous for that game than I was for the Premier League game, because the Premier League game was at the Etihad, and Liverpool in the last 5 years we haven't won there in the Premier League, I think. And at Wembley there will be loads of Liverpool fans, and also Man City players will be tired, exhausted after the Atletico game. Liverpool will be fresh. So everything is stacked in Liverpool's favour. We should show that on the pitch, and hopefully we do, and hopefully we turn up. But traditionally, historically, the FA Cup is not Liverpool's favourite competition. It's of course the Champions League and the English First League, the First Division, which is now the Premier League. But Liverpool have only won the FA Cup like 7 times, I think, and Arsenal are the record holders 14 times. Can you believe Arsenal have won twice as many FA Cups as Liverpool? So that shows that Liverpool doesn't have as rich a history in the FA Cup as some of the other big clubs in England. But let's change that. Let's hope that Jurgen Klopp can win his first FA Cup trophy as well this season. And Jurgen Klopp said that this will be his first FA Cup semi-final at Wembley, so it's special. We are looking forward to this, and it will be a really hard, tough game against Man City. Wembley is a special place. We already played there, and the support was unbelievable from our fans. Hopefully it won't be different this time, and we will have a good result as well. And Fabinho said that the FA Cup is very important, and as a Liverpool player you want to win everything. The FA Cup is the only trophy that this group didn't win yet. Of course it will be really special to win this one. I want to win because we are an ambitious team and we are a really strong team. We are Liverpool FC, so we will try our best to win the FA Cup. And it was pretty certain that Liverpool won't win every game in April and in May, so I'm actually glad that we drew with Man City and we drew with Benfica, because it's literally impossible to win every single game in April and May and end up with the quadruple. There is some variance, and now that we have drawn with Man City and Benfica, hopefully we ticked off the games that we didn't win in April, because Liverpool, if we want to win every trophy, we literally have to be perfect from now on until the end of the season. Maybe we can draw with Villarreal in the away game and win the game at Anfield. The Anfield game will be the first, of course, but other than that we have to pretty much win every Premier League game, every FA Cup game, almost every Champions League game. So it was actually better to draw against Benfica in a game where even a draw sends you through, because as I said, usually teams don't win every single game in April and May when you are in such a strong competition like the Premier League, when you're such a strong competition like the Champions League, and also FA Cup semi-final against Man City, FA Cup final against Chelsea. It's literally the hardest draw Liverpool could get, but I'm really looking forward to it. And if you are looking forward to it as well, leave a like. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day, see you later guys. Bye.